Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, April 25th, 2018. I am still on the journey back home from the expedition to find a Mesa biome and grab a lot of rails. I was successful. I was super successful. But yeah, we walked a very long distance, so I think it will take a long time to get back home. But yeah, that's not so much of a problem, because it's amazing. It's amazing to explore the coffee break world and to discover some interesting terrain features and yeah, just to see how the world looks like we are living in. I see a skeleton, so let's do it properly. And aha! Defend myself against that. No, don't burst into flames. No, please. All right. I hope I got some sweet arrows. Got some bones though. I don't need bones. All right. So yes, Wednesday, April 25th. Something special today? I don't think so. I don't think that there's anything special connected to this very date, so there was absolutely no sense in repeating the date, but yeah, so yesterday, as you probably know by now, was once again the first session of the seminar. Today will be, well, not the first, the first time I did this session, because today I'm doing the same session again, and yeah, it was the first phase where the students were allowed to form groups or were required to form groups, and they will now from now on continue to work in these groups. So this was quite interesting and was super cool, because it's the interdisciplinary group, so we mixed those computer science with pedagogic students, and it worked out. It worked out quite well. They were discussing, they were doing some good concepts, so I was really surprised how well this worked out. However, I'm still a little bit disappointed that for some reason so many pedagogy students opted out on this very course, because yeah, it would have been really amazing to have well-balanced groups, but now we have groups of 4 people, 3 computer science students and 1 pedagogic student, so that's sad. That's really sad, because I really hoped for balanced groups of 2 computer science students and 2 pedagogical students. This would have been really good, but well, it is what it is, so can't change it. Unfortunately, there's one huge group with 4 computer science students, so I'm not quite sure what I should really think about it. I mean, it's alright, but it makes things so much more complicated for them. Not really for me to give them a mark, but for them, because everyone has to implement a few things, and if they, yeah, I mean, the larger the group is, the more complex it will be to really see who has done what, and then to really give them their proper mark. So that's a problem. I'm not quite sure if there's a really good solution to this very problem. I will see. I have to think a little bit more about it. Hopefully I can find a solution, but yeah, that's the biggest problem right now, aside from all the other things I have to do. Soon a new experiment will start, and I don't even have really time to invest in this new experiment. So oh man, I hope it will go well. I really need to guess today. I need to think a little bit more about it and try to prepare it. Today I will have another discussion and another, well, probably the start of her master's thesis or so. I'm not quite sure. It's once again an interdisciplinary thing, so that's bad because it involves a lot of more people and makes things way more complex. So I'm excited to see what they have in plan and what I actually should supervise. So this will be interesting to see what comes out of this. There's also another interesting bachelor thesis I got approached with. The student likes to supervise or likes to investigate and research how to provide or develop good and efficient training applications for fitness training. And that's of course pretty cool. But his initial idea was to see if fear in virtual reality has an effect on the personal strengths and endurance in real life. I mean, that's of course a good idea, but when you think about, okay, we want to have a training application, or we want to make some recommendations how a good training application can be developed, then hey, this is a nice birch forest. That's cool. This is looking interesting. This is looking really interesting to see all those white logs. That's cool. But yeah, it makes things a little bit more problematic because you don't want to have fear as a constant factor in your training application. So we had a good discussion. So I'm interested to see what the next steps of the student will be. So yeah, that's what happened yesterday. Yeah, is there anything else in particular? Well, unfortunately, there was no thunderstorm on a Sunday, and there was no thunderstorm on Monday. There was some rain though, which was nice because right after the rain, it felt really good. It felt really, yeah, the air felt much cleaner, and this was really awesome. I really enjoyed it. But it's not cooling down as I hoped it would, so it's still super hot. Still, speaking of super hot things, as the birch forest bursts into flames. Yeah, it's still warm. It's way too warm, and we will see. We will see if it cools down a little bit over the course of the next few days or so. So far, the weather forecast doesn't predict anything like this, so that's a little bit sad. But yeah, it is what it is. So I guess I just have to deal with it. So yeah, not so much as you can hear is going on right now. Just the good old craziness called life. I'm also a little bit, have I talked about this or not? I'm not quite sure, but I'm currently working on 3 papers simultaneously, and they're all, I like to target a specific conference with those 3 papers. Things are making good progress, but of course it had to happen. They postponed the deadline, so there is now a 10-day extension, which on the one hand is good. I mean, 10-day extension, 10 more days to work on the thing is of course nice. But on the other hand, I all the time planned with submitting it April 30th, and I can do it. So basically I have, on the one hand, it's nice. Creeper. It's nice because I get the chance to put 10 more days of work into the papers, which hopefully will improve their quality. But on the other hand, it also means I have to put in 10 more days of work into those papers, which is really a thing I really like to reach the end of it. I always dream of the end of this crazy phase of working, doing all this crazy work. I mean, there are already new things I have to write and prepare coming up right after the end of this deadline, so the craziness will continue. But I really was looking forward to April 30th, that okay, this thing is finally over, and now there's a 10-day extension. Why? Just why? Why are you doing this to me? I mean, maybe I should be lucky and should be happy about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's really a weird problem, but oh well, it is what it is. And so it's time to go to bed, throw down the bed, and continue on in the morning towards west, in the hope that I can get home at some point. I'm not quite sure how many episodes we walked towards east to find a Mesa biome, which we found, of course, after we decided to return, to walk back home. So it was quite obvious that this will happen, but yeah, I mean, as I said, it's obvious. It was obvious. I'm really surprised that I haven't found a second Mesa biome on the way back home already. This would be super typical. I got a new question. I got a new question from Frank Drebin. He asks, are you watching sometimes animated movies or series like Penguins of Madagascar, Shrek, Ice Age, etc.? Any favorite? Best character? Will you watch Incredibles 2? Zombies. Yes, I of course watch those movies. They are great. I really like them. Well, maybe not all of them, but there are a lot of great movies. In particular, I enjoy Ice Age is super cool. Yes, Ice Age definitely is awesome. But my favorite movie is this. I guess it's called Ratatouille or so. The one with the rat cooking in Paris and controlling the human by sitting underneath this chef's head and pulling the strings by pulling the hairs of the cook. So this is really my favorite movie because it's about food. I mean, food is always great, and I enjoy cooking, and I just enjoy this creativity and the way how they, for instance, presented what taste is. I mean, they have this good rat that can cook, and when the rat takes a bite of a strawberry or so, they visualize this with some red swirls or so, and when the rat takes a bite of cheese, then it's yellow swirls, and then he takes a bite of both, so strawberry with cheese, and it combines, and it's a completely new taste. I mean, that's really a good way how you can visualize different tastes, because it's really a thing that also takes place in your head. So that's super cool. And the other rat that just sees food as fuel takes a bite, and you see barely something evolving. So that's cool. This is really a nice movie. So yeah, and my favorite character, I have to think about it. I'm quite sure I do have a favorite character, but let's talk about some other great movies. I also enjoy Inside Out. So that's the movie where I think it's this little girl that has those emotions. Yeah, basically emotions personified emotions that received a personality and store the memories of each human inside of their brains, basically. And this is also a great movie. It's a beautiful movie. It's really nice. It's well made. It's super interesting. This is also a great movie. Shrek. I think the first Shrek movie was the best of the Shrek movies. Also, well, the second movie was also great. Yeah, I think the first two were the best of the Shrek movies. Any other animated series? In terms of series, I'm not so much into animated stuff. No, can't really remember something really cool. The Ice Age also is cool. I try really to remember if there's something else. Emma, wait, there was another question. Let's go back. Any favorite? I answered this one. Best character. The rat in Ratatouille? No. The cook in Ratatouille? No, not so much. Yeah, maybe the rat, because the rat is pretty cool. I have to think about this a little bit more. I can't really come up with a good favorite character. Will I watch Incredibles 2? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe when it airs on TV or so, I will watch it. But recently, I'm not going into the movies that often, which is really sad, because before I moved here, the movie theater was not so far away from my apartment, so I was there on a regular basis because I was able to just walk there. Now it really involves some advanced traveling. I mean, I have to take some of the public transport services in order to get to the cinema, and this already takes 20 minutes or even more than 20 minutes, I think, because I have to walk there from the last station, or from the station where I leave the public transport service. And yeah, I mean, that's not as pleasant as just walk over there and enjoy a movie or so. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if I really will watch Incredibles 2. Maybe if there's a group forming up that says, okay, we want to watch it, do you like to join us? Then of course I will join them, but I don't think that I will really do it on my own. But yeah, that's about this topic, this question, I guess. Have I think there are plenty of other great movies, but I can't really recall them. Yes, I think we have to leave it with those movies I mentioned, because I can't really... Oh yes, there's also this... Yeah, this is probably also a great character. This evil guy type of person, with the minions. I can't really recall how the movie is called, but it's with the minions and this super evil guy that likes to steal the moon. And yeah, this is also a cool movie, just because it has so much this super villain situation, which I really enjoy. I mean, super villains often are cool, especially when they are portrayed like this. So that's also a great movie. Great that I remember this movie. Yes, this is also awesome, and the main character is pretty cool. I like this guy. We found some advanced steps. This is also that's awesome. Oh, the lava's still spreading. Wow, cool. We see how new terrain is generated. We are in the middle of an eruption. That's cool. And yeah, the lava continues to flow. Alrighty then. That's massive. super neat. The lava is still continuing, or has it come to a halt? And why is this wood still alive? Oh, I think the lava still continues to flow. And that's awesome. This is cool. Nice. Yeah, so I'm officially out of topic. So man, that's a little bit embarrassing, but this mountain looks interesting. Let's investigate this mountain. But yeah, this is really a bad thing, or not really a bad thing, but I haven't had this problem in a while, that I really have nothing else to talk about. I mean, I hope I get some new questions soon, because this is pretty awesome. I managed to talk almost half of the episode about animated movies, which is great. But what do I want to say? But yeah, normally I think there are things going on in my life, and I like to talk about them. But for some reason, currently there's nothing going on. It's just the usual stress, and so there's nothing happening, and that's a little bit disappointing. Just from the perspective of what exactly am I doing with my life? I mean, now we're getting into those very philosophical and dark topics I don't want to discuss about. But yeah, that's really a thing where I think, all right, you should have more things to talk about. I mean, that's a bi-weekly series, so half a week has passed by and nothing of importance has happened. So that's of course bad. Alright, so let's see. We need to find a good spot to sleep. Over there are no trees yet, so I think I can get a little bit closer, a little bit more into this direction. And we are still walking into the right direction, which is good. Oh, the first zombie has spawned. I'm a little bit sad that we haven't found wind and ice biome so far. This would be really a thing I would love to see with those spires, those icy spires. I think this is really a great and interesting terrain. So that's why I'm a little bit sad that we haven't found one. But hopefully we will find something on the way back home. This would be pretty awesome. Okay, zombie is coming up. Are you still trying to swim over here, or have you given up? No, I think the zombie is still active. Yes, the zombie is still active and is approaching me quickly. Let's get ready for the defense. Alley-oop. Nice. Okay, this was a little bit of an uneventful episode. It was also a little bit an episode of uneventful topics. Nothing special has happened, but yeah, I hope you still have enjoyed this very episode, and I hope you will be joining me next time when I continue to walk back home. I'm still on the right track, still have the mending book, a lot of rails, which is just awesome. Also Silk Touch. Ooh, this is also cool to have Silk Touch, which I can apply to a pig or so. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!